What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top three MLB plays for today, June 3rd, 2024. Have three strikeout props, pitcher strikeout props that I'm really loving on Prize Picks today. Not going to have too long of an intro today. Thank you guys so much for all the support the past few days. We're getting back into things. Really quick recap because I'm starting to get more viewership again. I was in a motorcycle accident, had to have surgery. That's why I didn't post for around a month and a half. But we are back. I can actually move my arm a little bit, things like that. So we are back to daily uploads, going for 28 or 29 uploads this month. So let's absolutely kill it. Let's keep crushing it. Yesterday we went 2 out of 3 MLB props. Unfortunately, my favorite didn't cash, but that happens sometimes. If you guys are interested, you can join VIP by clicking the Patreon link in the description. And I post slips for pretty much everything. I do Thunder Pick, which is a legal sports book. I do Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Betr. Any pick 'em app you can imagine, I post for. So definitely recommend it, guys. And let's get into the actual video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're going to tell any of these. Leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. But one of my top plays of the day is going to be Grayson Rodriguez over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts versus Toronto. Now, there's only, I think, 5 or 6 MLB games today. There's not too many. So there's not too many props on the board as well. Hits allowed are all goblins and demons. Same with walks, pitching out, and earned runs allowed. I personally like playing pitcher props more than I like batter props. So at least on Prize Picks. So that's why I'm looking at this pitcher strikeouts more so. And I did find actually 4 props that I absolutely love, but I'm going to give you guys the top 3. But the first is Grayson Rodriguez over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. The way I found this was using the DG Fantasy tool. If you guys are new to this, use code LIMIT, 25% off your first month. But you can click AI slip generator. They give you full on slips that you can use that are positive EV on apps, as well as the DFS optimizer, which shows you the best plays positive EV wise. It compares the play to all of the different sports books and different pick'em apps, and you can just use Underdog, Prize Picks, Betr, whatever you play on. Super helpful to find props. That's what I use this for. And then I use Outlier.bet to actually research those props and just dig into the meat and potatoes of each prop. Make sure it's something I want to play. You can use my link for a free week here, but we're going to go ahead and just click this on strikeouts and just scroll down because there's not too many today anyways. But we're going to scroll down until we can see Grayson Rodriguez over 5.5 right here. And we can see over his last 5, he's went over this in 4 out of 5. Over his last 10, he's went over in 7 of 10 games. And in 2024, he has went over in 7 of 9 games. So absolutely loving this today. He's averaging 6.78 strikeouts per game with a median of 7. And when we scroll down and we take a look, he has a 27.9% K rate with 10.8 strikeouts per 9 innings on average. Now, I will say Toronto is obviously a good team. The Blue Jays have been doing really great this season. 19.7% K rate, 6th in the league, but I don't think Grayson Rodriguez is going to struggle too much. He had over 5.5 strikeouts versus a lot of other good teams as well, such as Minnesota Twins. We had Boston Red Sox. He got 10 just now. The Mariners don't strike out much. He got 7 versus them. I don't think he's going to see an issue versus Toronto, and I'm locking in Grayson Rodriguez over 5.5 strikeouts. I like pairing this with, we'll do Screwball, whatever you want to call him. I've heard some people call him that. But over 6.5 pitcher strikeouts as well. Loving this. He's versus the Rangers. Let's take a look over on Outlier. Oop, misspelled. Over 6.5 strikeouts. So over his last 5, he's went over in 3 of 5. The 2 that he went under was by 0.5 as well. So really close there. Over his last 10, 5 of 10. And again, 4 out of these 5 misses were just at 6. Very close. In 2024, he has went over this in 5 of 11 games. So He has went under more than he's went over. He has a median of 6 strikeouts per game with an average of 7.27. So his average is a little bit up there, just a median of 6 though. And then when we take a look and we scroll down, we can see he's averaging 6 innings pitched, and he has a 31.2% K rate, which is just absurd when you look at his stats this season. But 31.2%. Absolutely amazing. We can see he's averaging 10.7 strikeouts per 9 innings. And when we take a look at the Rangers batting versus left-handed pitchers, we can see they have a 22.7% K rate. So absolutely loving this. We can see in the top right, his strikeouts per 9 go down a little tiny bit versus the Rangers, typically 10.75 to 8.53. I don't think he's going to have any issues today. 31.2% K rate this season. And when we take a look at the Rangers versus him, there's not too much data here. There's a few batters that have Nathaniel Lowe has 20%. Heim has 12.5 over 8 at-bats. That's the main one I would worry about just because it has 8 at-bats with the large sample size. But we also do have Duran, who has an 80% over 5. We have Langford, who has 33.3%. Tavares with a 20%. So, I mean, it's pretty 50-50 with the batters on whether they typically strike out versus him or not. Versus left-handed pitchers, though, we can see, you can't really see because my camera, but there's a lot of negatives over on the batters versus left-handed pitchers typically. So I'm liking this matchup. I'm locking in the over 6.5. And then my final play of the day is going to be, we'll go with Matt Waldron over 4.5 strikeouts as well. So between the third and the fourth play for me, it's kind of even. But I'm going to go with Matt Waldron. We'll continue the Moore streak. Matt Waldron over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. And when we take a look and we look this up, over 4.5 strikeouts. Over his last 5, he's went over in 4 out of 5 games with an average of 6.6 strikeouts per game, a median of 7. Over his last 10, he's went over in 6 of 10. And in 2024, this season, he's went over in 7 of 11 games. So absolutely loving this. Today is an away game. In away games this season, he's went over in 4 of 6. So he actually got 10 at the Braves Stadium at Truist Park the other day. So that's amazing, getting 10 strikeouts versus the Braves in general, but at Truist Park as well. These past 4 games, he's been just absolutely crushing it. We can see he went 7 innings, 5, 5, 5. So he actually got 10 strikeouts versus the Braves in just 5 innings, which is incredible. We can see the Angels have a 24% K rate this season, 21st in the league. And then Matt Waldron actually has a 24.2% K rate as well. So I'm loving this. Let's lock it in over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts today. I don't think he's going to struggle at all. So these are my top 3 plays of the day. Let's lock them in and let's profit today, guys. Let's go 3 for 3. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.